Alex Hormozi has recently made over $106 million in just 72 hours. This is some of the stuff from his playbook back when he was doing online fitness coaching that has helped him get to where he is now. In this video, I'll be going over the 5 phases that will help fitness coaches get their first 10 clients online to earn a full-time income from their passion. So here's the thing. Phase 1 is the offer, right? About a year and a half ago, I achieved a valuable outcome myself when I was doing fitness coaching. I had friends, families, coworkers, and people in social media always asking me for advice when it comes to like fitness stuff, right? I remember, when I would go to my job, I was doing lifeguarding at that time, and people were like, "Hey, you're in like a really good shape. Like, how are you putting on size? How are you putting on muscle?" Right? So all these people would just ask me for advice, but the thing was, I just simply didn't know what to sell them or even like how to monetize that, right? And it's because like I didn't even have an offer. So I was just giving people free advice through, the DMs and through to all these people that were just constantly asking me things, um, even though I knew that they would pay me. So I thought that I had to watch like a bunch of different courses. I remember I bought so many different courses. I tried to get my certification. I remember this was even back when I was in college. Um, I was getting like this ACE certification. I was literally in my computer all day, like 6, 7+ hours a day, just grinding on that. And I was just consuming more and more content from all these different people, right? Really just waiting until I felt ready. And this all stemmed from a lack of clarity and me not having a proper system, which resulted in me making $0 from my online fitness coaching business. And, I was just stuck working for someone else, right? I was stuck doing personal training, doing lifeguarding, and, all these different jobs I had. Although, like, I really didn't mind doing the personal training in person that much because, like, those, I love fitness, but obviously, like, I would prefer way more doing online. I was just doing that because I was helping out my friend, but, it just wasted so much time me not knowing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I had thought I had to get the certification, all this stuff. I spent over $700 on certifications, well over thousands of dollars on courses, just watching more and more content when I just didn't feel ready. So here's the thing. Here's how you fix this, right? Offer. Here's how you craft it. So it all stems from your proof, which is a valuable outcome that you have achieved, right? One of my first valuable outcomes I achieved was, being able to lose 20 pounds and getting to 15% body fat. And, I classified as a busy professional, right? Busy because I was working different jobs. So that's what I used for my offer, which was I help busy professionals get to 15% body fat in 90 days because this stemmed from the proof that I had, something that I already achieved. Because you see, when people buy something, they buy into you. They buy because you have the dream outcome. You want to be where they currently are, which is why they'll buy. And the mistake a lot of people make is they try to create an offer from something they haven't done. So you always want to create it from proof. Okay, you want to do it reverse engineer. You want to look at, okay, what have I achieved so far? And you craft the offer around that, okay? Which makes it super easy for you to actually capitalize on that. Now it's clear, now it's super clear. You know exactly who you're speaking to and you know what you help them get, right? So this was a value equation directly from Alex Hormozi's book that I pulled it out of. And it's called, the value equation, which is dream outcome times perceived likelihood divided by time delay and effort and sacrifice equals value, right? So let me simplify this even more for you. So dream outcome is the outcome that you help them achieve, right? Maybe you help 9 to 5 workers get jacked, right? Maybe, or maybe you help somebody lose weight, right? So that's the dream outcome times how likely are they to actually achieve that? Do they believe that they could achieve that, right? Which is why you want to create the offer based off of the proof, because if they think that they could achieve it, then they're way more likely to get into your program. So you'll be able to monetize and get way more clients. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you choose something that they think that they could achieve. Okay. And then the time delay, right? So if they go to the gym by themselves, would it take them years and years and years? But if they get help from you, would they be able to get it way quicker? People pay to solve their pain points way quicker, right? Instead of you growing the food, having your own farm, you go to the grocery store and you get, like, let's say you want an apple. You just go to the grocery store and you get an apple, right? It's quick, easy, fast, which is why you pay the store, right? This is going to be the same thing when it comes to your offer, right? So pretty much you make it so they're able to get it way quicker with less effort and sacrifice. Okay, so like that can be a unique edge, like maybe without going to the gym, or maybe with only spending 3 hours a week in the gym, right? So that makes it valuable. That makes the offer valuable, okay? So from there, we go into phase 2, which equals getting the right attention. So I thought about it. If someone wanted coffee, they'd go to the coffee store. So the desire already exists, right? All I have to do is get the right type of attention. So think of it like this. Everyone in this store, when they go to this store, their desire already exists before they enter the store. They already know they want a coffee before they go there, right? Like this morning, I went to a coffee shop by here in Brickell, Miami. When I got up in the morning, I already had the desire to get coffee, so I went there. It wasn't like the desire just came out of nowhere. I already had it. So you're not forcing it, you're anchoring it, right? So here's what you do to start, right? So you create a school community, right? School is a platform. I'm going to show you guys here. So School is a platform. This is School, where you can create your own community, right? You could create it with a hobby plan or a pro plan. So if I click here and I click start my own community, as you could see, you could literally create your own community here. It's called School Sign Up. If you click sign up school, if you click the link below and you see this thing right here and you click start your school, that's going to allow you to create it. And yeah, you could create a community if you click this button. Now the hobby plan is just $9 and the pro plan is $99. Now obviously the pro plan has all these great features, but you know, the hobby plan has this. I personally recommend this one, but you know, if you want to start off with this one just to test it, feel free to. And yeah, once you have that, you pretty much have your store, right? This is your coffee shop essentially. So now that you've got your own coffee shop, it's empty. So you need to start. It's a great place for, you know, your dream clients to hang out, right? But what good is a coffee store if there's no customers there, right? So you want to make it so you start getting the right type of attention. You want to go to other places, right? Like certain type of groups, certain like maybe comment sections, areas where your dream clients would hang out, right? Like for example, if you're doing fitness coaching and you're specifically helping people lose weight, maybe go to other weight loss communities, right? Because when you go there, people join that community because they want to lose weight, so the desire is already there. You could go in there and you could hang out with them, right? So now you're in the right spot instead of being somewhere random. Because if you're somewhere random, like if I'm trying to go to a coffee shop and I end up in a burger spot, you know, things just ain't gonna work out, right? So you always want to think in terms of human nature, which is desire. It's the true fundamentals of everything. Remove all these strategies that these other random people tell you, right? We're going to first principles, which desire is. It stems from everything. It stems from desire, right? So you want to go to places where people have the desire to achieve the outcome that you have. So go to maybe Instagram pages, go to school groups, there's Reddit groups, there's all these different stuff. Go to areas where there's desire so you can get the right attention, right? Now the next thing from there, we enter phase 3, which is create real connections, right? I started building real connections, having conversations in the comments, posts, and DMs. Because I was in the right place, I started getting the right type of attention, and it just became natural. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, the more connections that you build with the right people, it increases the surface area of you actually being able to get a client and being able to monetize, right? And the more you do that, like the more people you simply talk to, the more of the right people, right? The more clients that you will get. You'll get well over 10 clients the more you do this, right? But it's all stems from creating connections, not watching more random YouTube videos, watching more reels, none of that. It is creating connections with the people that you want to serve, okay? And from there, people are naturally going to ask you, like, hey, do you offer this? Or when you do pitch them, they're going to, since you already created a good relationship with them, they're going to be way more likely to buy. So you could actually get your first clients and even scale from there, right? Which has helped me and tons of other people scale past 5, 10K a month, right? And if you guys want proof of that, here is just proof. I mean, Justice hit 10K on Instagram. Caleb got 6 clients within a month. Ari added 30K cash collected, right? And here's even more proof of some of the people I've gotten results for, right? But anyways, yeah, it works. And from there, the next thing is phase 4, which is delivering great results. Great results equals a marketing asset. So when you get your clients really, really good results, you could use that to promote more, and it's more social proof. Now, the more you promote the great results that you get for your clients, like Sally lost this much weight, or John gained 20 pounds of muscle and he got this crazy transformation. You got the photo proof of that, the visual proof, testimonials, maybe client case studies, all that stuff. It increases belief for the future clients that you want to get, right? Like when remember, this phase, you're building relationships, creating connections, right? Now, when you're sitting on a mountain of proof, right? When you're trying to get the next client, it just becomes easier. The more proof that you have, the easier the sale becomes, right? And this also makes it easier to get clients, and it increases positive word of mouth, which is extremely important because this equals free marketing, right? Like a lot of people, they have to show off their fancy lifestyle. Maybe they got a new Lamborghini, a Ferrari, or a new yacht. So they have to spend more money from the lack of positive word of mouth, where instead of spending this extra money in lifestyle, if you just get your clients really, really, really good results, they're going to promote for you. So you don't have to, like, it's way higher leverage. You have multiple people promoting for you instead of you just constantly being on this hamster wheel of flashing lifestyle, all that stuff. Like, you can still do that if you want, right? It's fun once in a while, but you know, a lot of people end up in that hamster where that's their option, right? So instead of that, just get your clients really good results, and they're gonna market for you, right? And don't take it from me, but you could take it from even great companies like Apple, right? When you go, everyone has an Apple iPhone, right? People say like, oh, are you going to get this new iPhone? And people constantly keep on buying the newest iPhone because the product is so good. They have a positive word of mouth, which is how they've been such a massive, massive company, right? It's because they're not the only ones promoting themselves. Their product is just that good that people tell other people. So it just multiplies, right? Or for example, Tesla or Starbucks. Those are some other really good companies too. So you want to take examples from industry titans that have made well over billions and billions of dollars and trillions of dollars, right? So from there, the next thing is phase 5, which equals building a brand. Now, this is one of the highest leverage things that you could do in this current time period of human history, which right now it's like September 2025, right? This allows you to scale your relationships and your connections, which is pretty overpowered if you tell me. What if you pull one lever and it scales everything for you, right? That's pretty powerful. And the best place to build your brand is simply YouTube, and there's no argument about that. Literally no argument, right? Even Alex Hormozi said his YouTube content has a higher conversion rate than any other platform. This means it gets them the best business results, right? So YouTube attracts serious people who actually want to solve the problem, right? Just think about it like this. Like, even me personally, whenever I open up Instagram, because the videos are short, I just subconsciously open it because I want to be entertained, right? Because you can't really get educated in like a 60-second video. But when people open up YouTube, hold up, I'm getting a message from a client. Okay. But anyways, yeah, when you post videos on YouTube, it's longer, so you actually want to solve that problem because you put more of your attention into something, and whenever you put more intention and attention into something, you're way more serious about it, right? So you just attract way more quality people, right? And after helping my clients, like for example, Aryan at 30K cash collected, as you can see here, I even have a case study video. Feel free to check this out. It's inside of case study right here. It's like a 28-minute video. Feel free to check that out. Like, you don't need a lot of subscribers. So instead, you could just focus on your audience, because when you focus on your audience instead of the algorithm, that's where the magic happens. So to do this, you want to create videos for your dream clients. So then you attract them into your channel, right? Think of it kind of like a pond almost, right? You just have the right type of people. You have the right type of people inside your coffee shop, right? Your channel could also be your coffee shop. So a brand on YouTube not only brings you customers long term, but it's also evergreen, which means compared to any other platform, when you post a YouTube video, that video gets promoted years down the road. Like, I'm sure if you opened up YouTube, you would get videos from years ago, right? So that's one of the benefits of YouTube is like, we all have a limited amount of energy that we could use within a day, right? So YouTube just helps you expand that energy and reach more people from that same work that you do, which is really massive, right? So, by the way, guys, if you guys found this video valuable and you want to start your online fitness coaching business to get to 5 to 10K a month, click the link down below. I'm only taking in 10 people for my one-on-one mentorship. So if you guys potentially want an opportunity to do that, click the first link down below and join my school group, and I'll see if I could help you. Besides that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get ready for the next video. More videos coming soon, and talk to you guys later.